connect via my mobile phone to see that it actually it's faster than the hotel's Wi-Fi. Sometimes it's like this. I hope you all can hear me very well. If you cannot, people who have me on a direct line, you can actually text me and tell me how the voice is or how the sound is. But I hope it sounds good. In any case, this is going to be a great state of the nation. You know why? We have so many highlights from the Macau event. I just landed very late last night to where I am right now from Macau, or actually in China. And it was just an amazing, amazing event. For all of you who were there, I really hope you enjoyed it. And for you guys who were not there, we do these events quite often, and there's going to be a lot of video material that is produced by the company and still photos that will be uploaded next Tuesday. So please bear with me on that. There's a lot of material from this event. I will, of course, give you some of the highlights on this particular event. And we had a packed event hall actually in Macau. And funnily enough, everybody got a seat to sit down. So this time around, it was round tables with 12 people in each table, and there was several rooms. So the main hall catered for most people, but then there were several rooms in the event hall where people had to sit and watch us on the big screens. So this was definitely a very successful event, and it was totally packed with excited members. We also had actually two lucky draws. One was, of course, from the Coin Vegas lucky draw, and that actually went back into the pot. And then we had a lucky eight, where eight winners actually won different kind of prizes up to 100,000 euro. So it was really successful, and I wish that everybody of you on the call was there. I hope you next time take the opportunity to go to the event and get to speak to other one coiners in the world, because it's a great kind of bonding as well. It's a really nice. It's not just to listen about the company updates, which of course are the most important, but it's also a social gathering, and it really puts people in a different kind of perspective, and you get a face and you start building a relationship. It's a really, really cool thing. So for everybody who gets the chance to go to these events, please take that opportunity. So I'll give you some of the highlights on the topics that actually were discussed by Dr. Rusha in Macau, and also myself. So these are just some basic highlights, and it's not the full event, because you will probably see a lot of that material already popping up soon on YouTube, the official YouTube channel. So let's go. So basically what we did in the beginning of the event was to actually present the rise of the empire. That was the theme of the event, the rise of the empire. And why we chose that theme is because we are actually coming out of the baby phase and moving into an empire. We are capturing so much interest from people around the world. So we're building more or less a country online, which is kind of amazing. I mean, just in less than a year, we have achieved already 600,000 members plus. And of course, this shows that people are actually duplicating down in their lines. They are presenting this opportunity to the people they want to embrace and take them into their teams, and give them also the opportunity they get. And this is how we do build empires. We only build through duplication. For example, there's no particular sense to go out and just do many direct sponsors. That is not how we build an empire. We have to build a team, and we have to teach that team to exactly what we do. So we duplicate down in the lines, and this is what we get rewarded for. This is very important, that we do have recognition, that we actually did on stage also with many diamonds, blue diamonds that got their watches. and also there were black diamonds. Unfortunately, on this event, those black diamonds that were there on the list, they could not come because they were already doing events up in Harbin in China. So these were Chinese members who could not make it to this particular event. Anyways, what we're doing is that we're definitely together taking this company to the sky. We're just going now into the quarter three, quarter four of the year, and this is what it's all about. We want to close this year with minimum 1 million members in the one world, and this I think we can achieve together. We have done 600,000 so far, but now as we are so many people involved in this company, we just need to take one step further down. And you will see that the achievement together not only benefits you on a network level, but it also benefits you on a coin level. So this is all designed in terms of hitting the target together with you to also make sure that the value of our coin is aimed at where we want to have it by the end of this year. So this is important. So please do what you can. Teach your people to actually come into a new situation and duplicate one layer down again. It's not difficult. And remember also that the leadership program is now calculating on both sides of the trees, or both sides of your leg or your teams. So you need to have one in each to really make it. And that's very important. Now, also, of course, what is very fascinating is, I'm not sure if we have any old members on this call, but we had in January the 15th, when we actually started the mining process, the price of the coin when the internal markets opened was only 50 euro cents. That was the starting price. Now look at what we've achieved so far in just less than a year. The price is already over 2 euros. So you can imagine what's going to happen when more and more people come into the business and start mining the coin, because one of the biggest, determinators on the price today is, of course, the mining difficulty. The mining difficulty does set also, a lot of it is reflected in the price in the internal market. That is why we are internal today, and of course not trading on a publicly open exchange, because then everybody could do the mining. And we want, of course, only our members of OneCoin to access those mining rigs, those mining machines. So this is really what it's all about. Now, if you also look in January, what you would get for a tycoon, you would basically get 24,000 coins when you were mining from a tycoon, the tokens from a tycoon. Because of the mining difficulty, of course, it increases. So today, if you would do the mining on the same package, the tycoons, you would basically see that in September, you would come to something around 6,000 coins. Now, this is, of course, quite interesting, and it means that there's an early advantage to get into the mining. So this is what you have to think about. And of course, the mining difficulty today is still quite low. So you need to understand that the earlier you get into something like this, the earlier you become an early adopter, let's say, the more coins you get out from your package. And that is why everybody who came in early to this got very, very rewarded. So this is something which is, of course, very, very nice. Now, moving to the next highlights, of course, we've seen a significant growth in the network itself. The network has really learned how to duplicate and going into new markets and finding new leaders. And if you look at where we are today, there's already about more than actually 280 members that every single week max out their compensation plan, which is quite amazing. There's not many companies who are so young and let's say new as a network, who really make it to so many members who max out the comp plan. And if you look at the leadership ranks, what it did in this phase one, it already crushed out 3 crown diamonds out of the system, 7 black diamonds, 25 blue diamonds, and 121 diamonds. And this is less than 1 year. Now the question is, where will we be in 3 years? How many crown diamonds will we be? How many black diamonds will we be? How many blue diamonds, etc.? This is just the beginning. So, for example, if these people, because I know all these people, if these people could do it and they were early adopters to this system, to this concept, to this company, of course, all new people can do exactly the same because the compensation plan is not difficult. And also, the leadership program is also in this situation not difficult compared to many other companies out there. This is definitely some great news from the network in terms of what's happened in less than just 1 year. Now, another very, very interesting topic, and this is something that you all should embrace from the packages that you have, is that the One Academy, which is actually the product in the package, this is where you do get all the content to go through and how you can learn how to earn. And now what's happened to the One Academy is that there's a lot of new, fresh content due to a collaboration with a European university. And this special professor that actually now is doing level 1 to level 3, Mr. Marchev is his name, he has already started to upload content into level 1 and level 3 and also finalizing all the way to level 6. And he comes out from a European university and really has that extra edge of content for all of us to go through and learn more about how to trade, how to manage our money, how to learn about why cryptocurrency is a very fantastic uh, asset, how we can trade with it, and also learn, of course, on a personal level, how we can become financially free. Because at the end of the day, whatever we want to do is we want to learn how we can earn. And as education always is power, knowledge is power. This is how we can really move with the income opportunity. And this is not based on the network side at all. This is talking purely about how you can profit by knowing how, for example, global markets work, how cryptocurrency work, how to manage your money, how to invest, etc., etc. So it is a full-fledged academy on these topics, and I would recommend everybody to go through all these levels and all the way to level 6 with the premium trader to really actually get as much knowledge from this as possible. There's interactive material with videos and also through the online quizzes. So you can then participate in doing the quiz and then, of course, getting rewarded with a certificate when you pass. So these are quite nice things to go through and also to tell your people and your teams downline that you actually have all the certificates. Now, this gives you, of course, status when you're talking about OneCoin, about cryptocurrency in general, because you've gone through all those stages and you have, of course, achieved those certificates. This gives you status on a different level. So this has got nothing to do with the leadership, but this has got to do with knowledge into what you can do with cryptocurrency and how you can become financially free. So please check out the new content of the One Academy because it is really something special, and it also puts this concept, this company, onto a different kind of level because it's not about selling coins or buying coins, something like that. It's actually about learning how you can profit from being part of this industry. So please take time and go through this. Okay, so as we all know, OneCoin has already become a top three global player in the market. And that this is before going on to a public exchange. This is merely our amount, our vast amount of members who have actually taken this opportunity at hand and really started mining the coins. So we all know that Xcoin X is one of the sites that gives a market cap based on where the cryptocurrency one, as it's called one, what it is. It's we are number second, just under Bitcoin. Of course, Bitcoin has a higher number. They have, of course, a larger advantage in terms of they've been the first pioneering coin in the markets, and it's been about 7 years now. So, of course, their mining history is already kind of gone. We are still in the early days of our mining opportunity. Our members are mining like crazy. And this is, of course, something which is unique because I think most of our members in OneCoin today, they never got the opportunity to come in early in mining with Bitcoin. Because if they did, they would be quite wealthy today. And yeah, it's I talked to a lot of people about Bitcoin as well, and not many got the opportunity at all to come in on the early days of Bitcoin. So this is a unique opportunity to participate from the beginning, actually. And of course, we did celebrate the first year of OneCoin's history in Macau. It was the 27th of September, and the first meeting we actually did with OneCoin to talk about the concept, where we had Dr. Rusha with us in Helsinki, Finland, last year on the 27th of September. So it's been the first actual year from the first official presentation to where we landed up in Macau. That is the first birthday of this coin. Now, this is, of course, an amazing thing because, like everything else, first you have to learn how to crawl, then you'll learn how to stand up, then you learn how to walk, and then you learn how to run. Nothing is built over a night, but this company is, of course, very fast, and a lot of things have happened during this first year, this infancy year. And it's very proud to be part of this company. And I hope you also feel that it is something special and something that you all can be very, very, very proud of later down the line. Of course, we aim to be the biggest cryptocurrency in the market. Now, we know how we can do that. There are a few parameters we have to work with, but the market capitalization is one that we can measure to see that we become bigger than Bitcoin. And we will, because the bigger the OneCoin population becomes, the bigger the actual mining population becomes. And it's all about mining out as many coins as possible before this coin gets opened up to the public. Now, when the public comes in, of course, can automatically take and take coins out of the mining or the algorithm. But the thing is that in that point in time, all OneCoin members have agreed to go onto a public exchange because we've taken out enough value already. So, for example, once we've hit 80% of the mining with the available solutions, we will then basically from there go and give 20% rest to the public, which is an incredible number of coins that we have secured through our membership with OneCoin. So it's going to be very interesting when we get down so far. But in the meantime, we work together to build this up step by step. There is no easy way, or how to say, way where you can try and do it faster or anything. It's a step by step, very calculated exercise. So this is what it's all about. It's about building this empire together. And in the meantime, we do get rewarded from our Monday commissions every single Monday. And I think most of us who have been working very hard in this system have realized this is probably the number one income opportunity when it comes to network marketing today. This is something which is really, really fantastic. And all the events I go to, I see many leaders and many old friends and new faces, and a lot of them just come up to me and say, "Thank you, thank you so much for really teaching me how this system works and teaching me to have faith in the company and faith in Dr. Rusha, in why cryptocurrency is so special, and particularly why OneCoin is so special." So it's changed lives of many, many people. And this is, of course, something fantastic and something we built in phase one. Now, phase two has already started, which means that the company is now focusing a lot on the coin itself, the usability that will drive the value of the coin. There are several parameters that drives the value of the coin, but to get it into a situation where the coin is usable, this is something which comes into the company's phase two. And this is also something that got presented in Macau by Dr. Rusha herself, of course, and was a fantastic presentation. She was really shining up there, and everybody in the audience were just like static. It was very, very amazing, actually. Now, also a very nice topic is, of course, the one card that finally got presented in Macau. It's actually the real deal. Many leaders who were there, they already received the actual card itself. So with one card, the OneCoin design on there, everything. So for everybody of you who also want to get the one card, of course, it's from the trader package up. It's in that pack. So all starter packages, no, you can buy them separately, but one card per se is in the packages from the trader and above. And what you guys have to do is that you need to go through the KYC process that is in the OnePay wallet. So that's how you basically move into the KYC. Now, what is nice also with the one card is that the one card also has its own advantages, because it's not only a card that is packaged into the trader packages and above, but actually it will have its own life in terms of, if you recommend somebody a one card outside of the existing membership in OneCoin, and they do sign up for that, and then they would get the card, of course, but you also get a bonus based on bringing in these cards and counting these cards, because these cards are also going to be very important for the end result of this concept, because they will at the very end, carry coins, so you can be spending coins on your one card. So what we basically do here is that we spread this whole infrastructure of payments, and we use our cryptocurrency as the carrier around this payment network. So you will have a guy, example, doing transactions down in South Africa. You'll have a person up there in China. You'll have somebody in Finland, etc. And it'll just tie up the whole one coin universe with our common denominator one, which is the cryptocurrency, where we instantly can exchange and to, for example, trade with Hong Kong dollar, US dollar, euro, etc. Many other fiat currencies we can exchange our precious one to, but we can also send coins around. So this is something which is the future, and this is the end result of this, to become one of the world's biggest payment networks. So that's why it's actually good to also speak to, first of all, get your hands on a card. Make sure your KYC gets approved and that you get the cards in your hand. and activate them, and everything's good and fine. Now, once you've done that, you can easily use this also as a marketing tool for anybody who's asking you, what are you doing these days? Well, I'm basically part of building up a massive global payment network. And we're using, of course, in the meantime, a cryptocurrency who is the carrier of all these payments. So this is what it really is about, and it becomes super exciting. I mean, for example, I saw an article that even PayPal, who is a huge, own little infrastructure and world, one of the pioneers actually, they are now looking into some kind of integration of cryptocurrency, etc. But if you think about it, we're doing this from the beginning together. It's already, how to say, part of the big picture. So it doesn't mean we have to bolt on certain things at the end of the day. What it's all about is about utilizing cryptocurrency as the carrier for payments, and at the same time connecting it to traditional currencies, like, for example, then our euros, dollars, yens, whatever we have, right? So this is what it's all about. And at the end of the day, I think all of us who belong to this concept and who actually came in either early or now or later will be very proud of being part of such a vast payment network, and that we can profit along the way, because that's what it's all about, to participate with the company in this opportunity. So this was a very good, for me, it was a very good highlight to actually get my hands on one of these cards, and being able to see other leaders and people in the audience also get their hands on this card and touch it and see that it's for real, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Now, also, what was a very cool topic was, of course, because in Macau, it's all about gambling. So what Coin Vegas did is that Coin Vegas actually introduced not a new direct sales bonus. They basically just increased the direct sales bonus. So actually, anybody today who sells a Coin Vegas package, which is a separate package from the OneCoin, you do get 15% direct sales on that page, not 10% as it was before. And what was really nice to hear, again, Dr. Rusha has integrated these two income streams into one. So, of course, we have our hierarchy as we know it in the back office. We have our teams, and most of them have focused their attention on OneCoin packages. Now, what you can do here now, guys, is that you can also build parallel in the same structure a Coin Vegas team. People who like online gaming, who like online gambling, etc. They are the people you can build in the same structure as you had before, and you can then take your income opportunity to the next level, because Coin Vegas also rewards you all the way up to 35,000 euros a week, just like OneCoin rewards you up to 35,000 euros per week. So, for example, see it like this: you have an organization pushing OneCoin packages, you're maxing out 35,000 euros on a tycoon there. You also have an organization who likes pushing Coin Vegas concept and the Coin Vegas packages. Now, with that opportunity, you're actually building two opportunities into one, and you can max out your position at 70,000 euros from both opportunities. That means 35,000 euros from the OneCoin opportunity and 35,000 euros from the Coin Vegas opportunity. Now, of course, this is something that is amazing, because we can also open up our networks to different types of people. Of course, cryptocurrency and gambling also goes a little bit hand in hand. People who like speculating in certain things, people who like betting on certain things, it is more or less the same kind of person. but there are already, I know, a lot of networks out there focusing on, for example, sports betting and gambling, etc. So I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there who today will just attract those people to this income opportunity. And you can build two organizations, two different concepts. You can max out up to 70,000 from both opportunities. That was some fantastic news that Dr. Rusha dropped on stage in Macau. So these are some of the highlights that we experienced in Macau, and it was really a very cool event. And thank you all the staff, by the way, who did a great job uh, around the stage, on stage, etc., with all the different elements of doing an event. It was a very, very good event, and I thank everybody for being on that event or in Macau at that time, and looking at what's going on with OneCoin and realizing that wow, this is probably the thing. This is why I joined earlier. Now I get it confirmed why I joined. So it is really nice. And for everybody else, just stay tuned for the videos that will be presented uh, about Macau event. Also, still pictures. Follow the Facebook channel, follow the YouTube channel of OneCoin, and really check it out. It was a good time. Now, of course, we had another highlight coming just after the Macau event. That was the split. The biggest split in OneCoin's history actually happened. So this is something which a lot of people have benefited from, of course, and there is already some tycoons from before that were auto mining. They will also get the split, so there will be an adjustment there to them. So do not worry. Those accounts who had one split, a tycoon from before who went into auto mining, they will also get the second split. So there is no need to worry about that at all. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was, of course, a very packed content in terms of the state of the nation. It gave you the highlights of the event, but of course, it's not the same thing as seeing it live, being there, taking part of it. It is just something you have to view yourselves. So go and check out the YouTube channels, go and check out the Facebooks, and I want to see you guys on the next events that OneCoin does. In the meantime, follow me on State of the Nation. We do it every Thursday, and it's 11 p.m. Hong Kong time. It's 5 p.m. Central European time. I hope everybody enjoyed to be on this call. I really happy to see you guys on the event there, and let's rock and roll. So please enjoy the rest of the week. Have a really good week. Don't forget, just as we had the split, do not forget that keep pushing your teams. And also, I have a small little thing I'll tell you at the very, very end of this call. There will be some new promotions coming out. So please bear with me for the next State of the Nations every Thursday, 11 p.m. Hong Kong time, 5 p.m. Central European time. Thank you very much, everybody, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you on the next call and on the next event. Take care. God bless.